Okay, hey everybody, it's Uncle Grumpy. I'm back here at the vape stop in Weatherford. I'm here with...
Mike Vargus from the Med Shed.
Okay, now you're one of the owners here, right?
I'm the owner of the Med Shed.
Now, since I've got here, I've heard you in a lot of conversations, and we know a lot of stuff's happened here in this town, and I've heard you talk about some of that. You have firsthand knowledge that most of these people don't about this particular lawsuit in this town. Can you tell us where that's at and what's going on?
Yeah, just let me give you a little information. We're out of Weatherford. We originally were on 428 East Main Street, and due to the ordinances, we were only able to operate for 2 days while we were here in Weatherford. We were able to help out about 15 or so patients, and we were able to give them medicine that they so desperately needed. After the ordinance went into play, then obviously we had to shut down and we had to follow what the city has put into play at that point.
Which ordinance was it that was the one that shut you down?
Well, the big one that shut me down specifically was the fact that I have a Main Street address. So anything that has a Main Street address, Route 66, are not allowing here in Weatherford.
So it was location based.
Location based.
Okay, and that's all of Weatherford.
That's Weatherford, definitely.
Wow.
They're not allowing any processors, any growers in the city limits of Weatherford also.
So where's that lawsuit at now? We all expected the lawsuit to put a stop to this. Why did it not?
Well, personally, I can only give you my opinion. I can't really tell you, exactly what happened. But what happened was we were originally supposed to be seen by Judge Whedon. And a couple of weeks before we saw our case, then Judge Ha came in and he did see the case. And then a few weeks later, he ended up retiring. So personally, I think, someone just came in and just ruled against us and, did their personal opinion versus the facts of what the law is really about.
And he did this on his way out the door?
On his way out the door.
Wow.
Maybe scared of that little black mark once it goes up a little higher. And that's the reality of this, is we're not going to stop. We're not going to slow down just because, you stopped us with our injunction. We're going to push forward. We're working with Ron Durbin. We're going to make sure that this goes up to the Supreme Court in Oklahoma City, and we're going to have this seen. And we're going to have someone with an impartial opinion be able to vote on this and say, hey, is this right or wrong? And are these rules that they're trying to impose on us allowed or not?
Do we have a date on when that might get?
Well,
to the
right now I
Supreme
got to
Court?
work with Ron. If you're out there listening, please, we're going to figure that out and try to get this up. He also has his case for Broken Arrow that is going to go up also. So we're trying to do something where we can streamline them and have them both go up at the same time.
Yeah, Ron's going to be on the show later this month. We'll have to get an update on where everything's at.
Definitely.
So how has things been in the city now that we're here doing a patient drive?
Right.
How is the city itself accepting the idea that you're going to be here? I understand the city council's putting up some struggle, but what about the people here?
Well, the people here are supporting this. I moved to Arapahoe. I'm right across the street from the Custer County Courthouse now, and that may not be the most ideal location, especially for people that have been around this, being around a courthouse or law enforcement. But we're trying to make a stand and let them know that we're not scared. We're all perfectly legally registered. We have all of our certificates and licenses. And so there's no reason for us to be feared. If anything, we're very well protected now.
So as far as in this town, though, in Weatherford, the people are being really open to the idea.
Exactly.
It's just the city council seems to be somewhat behind.
And I'm
the
having a
times.
lot of patients coming. Most of my patients are from Weatherford going up to Arapahoe. And obviously, they are here. They're over here getting their licenses. They're coming to me saying they need help, they need the support.
Yeah, the doors have been busted open here with people since before the doctor got here.
Yeah, they've been gone.
So you definitely got people from everywhere. So has the city council not realized that all they've done is just sent all the tax money to the next town over?
Exactly.
And you've shown
But not
the way.
only that, the city council has also created an environment where now you have people that say there's someone that's bedridden or someone that is not as mobile and they live here in Weatherford. Well, now they have to go to where I'm at in a whole different city, which is something where they can maybe get access to medicine within 5 minutes. Now they have to create a trip or maybe get a babysitter to watch their child so they can go get medicine now. So we're creating it's easier for them to get it in the black market than it is for them to get it from a dispensary.
Well, it seems like even in 2019, we're having to deal with a lot of reefer madness.
Exactly.
It's pretty bad. Another conversation I heard you talking about, you were referring to kids, and this is medicine, and you were talking about the trouble you're having finding the particular types you're looking for. Can you tell us a little bit about that and why?
Yeah, exactly. So we are, obviously, as a dispensary, you're dealing with all kinds of different patients and different types of ailments. Right now, obviously, everyone's dealing with the problem as far as getting an Oklahoma-grown product that is viable for the patients. A lot of the growers are pushing for, something on a higher THC level, and not necessarily all the patients need that. So I'm looking for something like a Harlequin or a Canatonic, something like ratioed out where you can do a 1-to-1 or a 5-to-2, and just, finding someone that's willing to not, you're not going to get the higher, you're not going to be worth more money, you're not going to get as much money off of it, but you're going to help out more patients, and you're going to get, the reality is you're getting the right medicine to the right people when they really need it, versus right now what's happening is the patients are using a higher THC level medicine that they really don't want, but they're using less of it. Why don't we give them the medicine that they really want and let them work off of that instead of them compensating and doing it the other way around? Let's grow the medicine for the people. That's what this is all about.
Yeah. Okay, well, why don't you give us the names again and the addresses of the businesses here doing this?
So we have the vape spot, obviously, they're at 117, this is Washington. In Weatherford, we have the Twisted Girls. They're the processing out of, they're getting their location all figured out. And let's see who else we have. We have Dr. Smith, we have the Better Bloom out here. We have them taking care of the patients, so make sure that you support him if you see him out there. He's doing a lot of great things. Dr. Smith has been helping a lot of the patients for a long time. He's also been donating, referrals, helping out children, something where he's been doing the second signatures and stuff like that.
He's been so busy since I got here, I still haven't met him.
Yeah. So he's a great guy. You guys need to come out here, support him, and support, what we're doing out here, definitely.
Great. Okay, well, I appreciate you coming on. Folks, get on down here. They're taking walk-ins until, what, at least 4 o'clock, I think?
About 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. There you go. Walk-ins until 5 o'clock. And I saw a little room on the couch earlier, so we've got room for you to sit down.
Exactly. Support the Med Shed. We're out of Arapahoe, across the street from the Custer County Courthouse. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yeah, I may have to check that one out.
Yeah, come check us out.
All right, folks. Stay grumpy. See you on the road.